Hey friends, it's me, Tony J, but of course you can just call me Tony. When I released the Sacred review video, someone asked me in the comments if I could review the Doux Press Play collection. So this collection has been out for a few months now, but this was my first time hearing about it. And so I looked it up to see what made it so special. And I decided to go ahead and review it. So personally, we all know the Doux from the Mousse Def and maybe even the Big Papa Curl Defining Gel. Well, those two aren't necessarily my favorite products, but I decided to give this a go anyway. This whole line is made to be a heat protectant for your hair and smoothing system as you flat iron or silk press your hair. So there's about 7 products in the collection. The one that I did not purchase was the Gangsta wrap because it really just didn't have that much of a purpose for me to purchase it at the price point that this collection is at. It is great if you're a girl who does roller sets, if you want to lay your edges or even mold your leave out with your extensions before you press it out. It does have a purpose, but just not enough of a purpose for me to need to purchase it. Before I jump into the video, let me know if you tried it, what are your thoughts, or if you're even considering purchasing it. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more videos like this and to find out more information about hair care with a little bit of lifestyle sprinkled in. So the first product in the collection is the Press Rewind Shampoo. And this is supposed to be a curl retention shampoo. So when I hear retention, I'm thinking that it will have some sort of strengthening ability to go ahead and keep your curls intact throughout this entire process. This line was created with what they call the Duplex, which I guess is supposed to be their form of like their bond protection and thermal styling. When you read the back, it tells you literally what it do. So it says curly to straight and back again. Press Rewind strengthens as it cleanses using the Duplex bonding technology to restore essential moisture balance, prevent heat damage, and preserve curls and coils. It cleanses, detangles, and smooths, leaving the hair silky soft for effortless heat or wash and go styling. I think it's pretty, well, on one hand, I feel like it's interesting that this was made for heat styling and wash and goes. However, a hydrating and protecting shampoo or even repairing shampoo, most shampoos can be used for a multitude of things. It just depends on how you feel about that shampoo. So it is good that this product for $17.99, I believe it was, you can use it for multiple purposes, because one of the things I was looking at is that this expires within a year, and if it was just for silk presses, I wouldn't get my use out of it, to be honest with you. The key ingredients in this are aloe stem cell, patchouli oil, and cactus. When I read the Doux, when I first was looking at the Duplex bonding technology, or the Duplex bonding technology, I was confused a little bit on what made this like a trademarked statement. Like, was there a signature ingredient in here? Like when we look at Olaplex, they have a patented ingredient that they formulated exclusively for that line. Or was it just, a name that they made up? But I will circle back to that close to the end of the video because I have a screenshot from their Instagram that explained it a little bit better. So hopefully it'll make sense. So with this shampoo, you're instructed to, of course, shampoo as usual, leave it in for 2 to 3 minutes, and then repeat the process. So you want to do 2 shampoos with this. When I shampoo my hair, I actually started with Sacred because that's currently what's in my shower. So I did the Sacred clarifying shampoo, then I did the Cure Care anti-dandruff shampoo, and then I went in with 2 of these cleanses. I followed the instructions to a T. I would of course say that this shampoo is really good. I enjoyed it. So I could feel its smoothing properties as I cleanse with it. I love the smell. Like the smell of this entire collection, it's like subtly sweet. So it's not overpowering. Even after I got out the shower from washing my hair, my husband told me that my hair smelled good. And I can smell them currently. Like, I don't know if it's from my hair or through the bottle, but I do enjoy the scent. If I had to compare this to the scent of another smoothing line, it would be like the Design Essentials Agave and Lavender collection. That one, I hate the smell of that collection. It smells like Benadryl in my opinion, even though a lot of people love it. And it was just too strong after I finished my hair. I do feel like this shampoo does what it says it's going to do, which is nourish, hydrate, and safeguard. Of course, we'll have to test the safeguarding when I see if my hair reverts from my silk press, which I'm going to do next week. Alright, so the second product in this collection is the Fast Forward conditioner. Now this one is also $17.99 at my local Target, and I like this conditioner. I could feel it absorbing into the hair, or I won't say I could feel it, and it felt like a regular conditioner with a nice slip, not too heavy. I could feel it working its way through my hair very easily. But when I looked back at the video, I could see my hair actually absorbing this product. And that is really what you want with a conditioner. You don't want it to sit on top. You want it to truly penetrate. Now, the one thing that caught me off guard was I was hoping that this collection would come with a mask rather than an instant conditioner, just for those added benefits of true moisture and protection versus like a 5-minute rinse off conditioner. So this says that it prepares the hair for heat styling with the Duplex bonding technology, delivering intense moisture to restore elasticity and strength in preparation for heat styling, smoothing the cuticle, reducing friction and tension, providing instant detangling and silky soft finish. I absolutely agree with these claims. So as you can see, I worked the comb through with this conditioner, then I worked the brush through, and just getting through my tangles was phenomenal. So I probably will use this conditioner on a regular basis. Currently I have Matrix Food for Soft conditioner in my shower. I probably should finish that, but to be honest with you, I really enjoyed this one. So far with the performance and the claims, I believe that these will do everything that they say they do, which is protect your hair. So fingers crossed that when we jump into the reversion later this week, that these products will not disappoint. Again, this had the same scent. The entire collection, to my knowledge, has the same scent, and I couldn't get enough of it. The instructions on this say that you should apply a generous amount from scalp to ends. I love that because as curly girls, we always gonna apply a generous amount. And as you can see, I applied it once and then I applied some extra to my ends. So yeah, I was definitely generous. And then it says to gently detangle with fingers or a detangling tool starting at the ends and working up toward the scalp. We should all know this by now, but just in case you don't, they tell you exactly how to get this product to work through your hair without all the struggle. And allow it to sit for 3 to 5 minutes, then rinse thoroughly. That's what I did. I allowed it to sit probably for about 5 minutes, no more, rinsed it out, and I love the way it felt. It was like I could feel that my hair had been hydrated and moisturized. It did feel like it had a little bit of a smooth coating, just a tad. It wasn't anything weird or uncomfortable that I felt like I had to wash off my hair. I like the way that this made my hair feel. I would definitely recommend this, to be honest. I like it. Now my concern is for the price, would we run through it fast? Maybe, but if you bought this, you're gonna get your money's worth out of it. Then for the actual like heat styling, this is where my opinion or my thoughts get a little bit crowded. I feel like they made a lot of products that they could have combined to one. I mean, it's not their goal to save us money. It's never a product line's goal to save us money, if we're being honest. It could have saved us money, and it also could have just made more sense, genuinely. So we have 4 products. Again, I said I skipped the Gangsta wrap. So we have Silent Treatment, Just Glaze, Doux Drops, and OPP. All of these are made with their Duplex bonding technology, which at this point seems to just be keratin. But again, like I said, I couldn't see any other like standout consistent ingredient throughout the line that really made me think like, oh, this phrase genuinely means something. So you start with the silent treatment. This one says it was a heat-activated humidity shield and is infused with keratin and a naturally derived strand coating technology that protects the hair from frizz for up to 4 shampoos. So I got to test this out yesterday after I finished my silk press. Of course, when I was conveniently leaving work, it was raining. No, I did not wear my hair out in the rain. I am not crazy. So I put a plastic cap on it, and then when I got home and went back out for dinner, it had stopped raining. So I didn't wear the plastic cap just to see if the fresh moisture in the hair would cause my hair to revert. So far, it has not. Like, there's like one piece of hair that is starting to frizz a little bit, but nothing too heavy or noticeable. Do I think this will last you up to 4 shampoos as like a noticeable smoothing treatment? Not too sure yet. We'll see. I'm curious to know when I wash my hair, will this have a lasting smoothing effect on my curls? The highlighted ingredients in this product are hydrated cornstarch, or I don't know where I got that from. It's hydrolyzed cornstarch, keratin, and a humectant. The instructions say that after shampooing with the Doux Curl Retention Shampoo and Conditioning Heat Protecting Conditioner, part your hair into 4 sections and spray 1 to 2 pumps of the silent treatment per section, distributing evenly with a detangling brush. Blow dry each section with a brush or pick attachment. Proceed to flattering your style and style your hair as desired. Okay, so let's be real. Like, at least as a hairstylist, we're usually not counting like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I just went in and sprayed that thing down. Even when I tried to do like 1, 2, I was like, this is taking too long. Sprayed it all over, combed it through to make sure that each strand got a little love of this product. I like that this is literally as light as water. I love products like that for silk presses because we want the hair to be moisturized and protected, but we don't want it to ever be weighed down. After the silent treatment, you apply just Glaze Silkening fluid. Again, the closest thing I can compare this to is, or what would typically be like this, would be Design Essentials Silk Essentials Drops, Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum, Olaplex number 9, BioSilk, and I think that's all the main ones that people, oh, Cheese Silk Infusion. And all of those that I just named, I actually don't like. I don't like super silicone-y serum feeling products when I'm doing a silk press. I do like silicones, and this line does contain silicones, but this one's a little bit of a different texture. This product is a style primer formulated with heat protection for up to 420 degrees. I will note that I pressed my hair out at 410 degrees, and this is my first silk press outside of just the section that I did for some leave out on a quick weave. The claims of this product say silky straight without the weight. The non-greasy formula of Just Glaze is infused with the Duplex bonding technology to strengthen fragile hair from the inside out. The weightless heat protectant seals the cuticle to control frizz, prevent curl creep, block humidity, and maintain the strength of the texture of the hair while using heat. This contains keratin, panthenol, and algae. So it contains forms of protein, and panthenol is vitamin D, I think. I'll get back to you on that, but that's what I'm pretty sure. And for the instructions, it says, for the best results, first shampoo and condition with a press rewind curl retention shampoo and conditioner. Distribute a small amount throughout clean, wet hair. Put the hair into 4 to 6 sections and proceed with blow drying. After blow drying, flat iron as desired. So again, the way these styling products or prep products are described almost makes it sound like you can pick one or multiple, and it didn't make it clear like how these should go. So I've read the instructions on each one to determine which goes first. And so far the silent treatment goes first and the Just Glaze goes second. Texture wise, it was a lot better than all the products that I told you I don't like. However, still my two favorite like pressing agents are Moroccan oil treatment and Olaplex number 7, which is the oil. This one had a slippery texture. I did like that it didn't leave a weird sleek or slippery coating after blow drying, because I noticed that a lot of the serums leave like a weird, when I know we say slip is a good thing, but this was like a weird slip, almost like when your shoes glide across something. That's the kind of slip I don't like from those like jelly gooey kind of silicone serums. Next, we got into the Doux Drops bonding polish. Initially, after hearing this name, I thought it was going to be a finishing spray, like a shine spray, but it's not. So this is another heat protection serum for up to 420 degrees. It says that this shine seals and protects to prevent heat damage before, during, or after the use of hot tools, smoothing the cuticle and strengthening below the surface to reduce friction and breakage, containing a vitamin E, jojoba oil, and baobab oil. You apply a small amount to damp or dry hair and style as desired. So with this product, I did apply it wet, so I sprayed it right on top of the silent treatment and the Just Glaze, combed it through, and then after this one is when I began to blow dry. Again, it's super lightweight, didn't leave any like harsh feeling on the hair. I do believe the claims in these products so far. Nothing much to say about this. I do want to try it as a like finishing spray just to see if it would add some shine, or if it's just a great tool to help reduce friction when you are unwrapping your hair or styling it again. I will come back to that though. And lastly was OPP. OPP stands for One Pass Press. And if you're too young to remember, which I probably wouldn't remember if my dad didn't like this song so much. This used to stand for Other People's Property, which is the clean version of an old school hip hop song. And the reason why I say my dad loved it so much was because he cleaned it up and he used to sing it when I was a little kid, and he would say LUV instead of OPP, which I think is super adorable. So this one says that is a weightless dry oil, heat protection up to 420 degrees. Now this one says One Pass Press, formulated with a plant-based polymer to strengthen as it seals. OPP softens in one pass to prevent straight spots created by double pressing. It tames coarse textures and smooths the cuticle, reducing excess tension during the silkening process. Use it after heat styling for double weightless shine. Oh, okay, so I didn't read that far before, or maybe I overlooked it, but I did not see that it says that you can use this after heat styling too, so maybe I'll try this one at the end of the video to see what kind of finishing shine that it gives me versus the bonding polish. Personally, I'm a huge fan of dry oils when it comes to my face and my hair. So I'm excited to test this out at the end of the video, to be honest with you. It says to shake well, lightly mist over dry hair before using heat tools. Now I did spray this, I would say generously. Like it wasn't like a quick pump, but it wasn't super heavy, and I didn't feel like this was heavy at all on my hair. Again, another product in their collection that did what it claimed to do so far. So now that we've gone through all the products, let me give you my final thoughts. Here's how I feel about the styling products. This is my most important note here. I feel like they could have combined the silent treatment and the bonding polish into one product to save us some money, because I want to say, let me double check my notes. So the bonding polish is $16.99 and the silent treatment, oh no, the bonding polish is $17.99 and the silent treatment is $16.99. So on this alone, you're paying over $30 when this could have been combined into one product, because it's a heat protection serum and a thermal protect, or a 30-day thermal protectant spray. Like, why can't those be one product? I really couldn't understand that. And then also, you could potentially even, I would say you could combine one of those with the one pass price, but because this is a dry oil, which has versatility on wet or dry hair, we could probably keep this one separate. With this product line, I want to be clear, because I didn't state this at the beginning of the video. Like I said, this is my first real silk press since I've started growing out my haircut again. And this did pretty well for a first press. Like, I never imagined or expect my first press to be flawless, but it is pretty good. My hair has a naturally like ashy dull brown color, so it's pretty hard to make it look shiny. I did get a fresh trim by another girl in the salon suites before or after I pressed my hair out, just to get a true look at it, because the ends was crunchy. And if your ends are bad, it doesn't matter how amazing a product is, it's not going to look good. As you can see when I was pressing out in the video, these products actually did a phenomenal job, and a lot of that work comes from proper conditioning. So it was great conditioner. My ends, even though they were crispy and old, they the comb was able to pass through, the comb and the flat iron were able to pass through and still get through it. And I say that with importance because a lot of times when people have really bad old split ends, your comb and your flat iron can kind of get stuck or a little bit jagged on the very ends of the hair where it's old. Now, when it comes to the silkening fluid, I'm curious to try this product line without the silkening fluid, because everything else has heat protection in it anyway. So do we need this? It may be up to personal preference. Like, somebody with thicker hair might love it, and then somebody with a finer hair might not. And I kind of jumped around, so let me go back to telling you the type of hair that I have. So it's my initial press. I have a very fine strand and low density hair type, but hair is medium porosity. It doesn't fight with absorbing or releasing the excess of product, holds water pretty well. I usually stay on a good moisture system for about anywhere 4 to 7 days, and then my hair will lose moisture and it's time to go back in and shampoo. So hopefully that gives you a good idea. If you want a curl type, it's about a 4B. It is coily. Like I said, it's fine coily. And the shampoo and conditioner, I can talk about these together because they're both doing pretty much the same thing. They're prepping your hair. They do smooth and soften the hair, and I will probably be using these on a regular basis. And this is great for me to say because honestly, when I bought these, I was like, I'm gonna return them or sell them. But for the most part, I found a purpose for a lot of the products. These I'm gonna keep at home. I'm gonna share them with my husband, and we will be using them on a regular basis. For the couple of sprays in this line, we're gonna test this out, the one pass press, to see how we feel. So far, I would probably use the bonding polish and the silent treatment, or at least the bonding polish on one of my clients, or my clients who I feel like I want a lighter product for, because there are some where it's like they have a very dense strand, and sometimes their hair can even feel like it's oily even after just one product. So I think these will do a great job on those clients. Alright, so now, like I said, let's get into this Instagram post when I was trying to find clarity on whether this bonding complex was just hype or if it had a purpose. So in their description it says, what makes a difference? Duplex is formulated specifically for textured hair Duplex addresses heat protection, bond repair, and humidity resistance. Duplex protects both hydrogen, which are the bonds at the surface, and disulfide bonds, which are the structure bonds. Disulfide bonds are the bonds that are directly related to your curl pattern, which are essential to maintaining a flawless silk press without heat damage. Curlies who don't use heat can still enjoy the restorative power of Duplex to keep hair strong and retain length and elasticity. As always, created by a real hairstylist with help of a team of chemists to deliver products that do what they say. So, if I can highlight this, Duplex protects the hydrogen and disulfide bonds, but it doesn't say if they formulated some new ingredient or they just use like keratin and silicone. So the verdict is still out on that. Personally, I kind of feel like they just trademarked a phrase rather than created some phenomenal technology. Now, it does say that they have addressed heat protection, bond repair, and humidity resistant. When a lot of the bond repair products first came out, I hate to always bring up Olaplex, but considering that they were literally the first people to create bond repair, when they first came out, they didn't address heat protection. I didn't notice. It felt like they threw in heat protection after everybody started using it for heat styling and noticing that it added a layer of protection. Now, we do have a lot of heat protection ingredients that aren't patented, which a lot of lines already use. So I still don't feel like there are new ingredients in this line. I think they just got creative with how they use them. As far as silk press lines that are out for consumers, I think this one is a great line. I would recommend that if you are somebody who presses your hair at home, that you give this product line a try. Now, on their website, you can save a little bit of money by purchasing the entire bundle for $91.99 instead of $110. I spent $107 even without the Gangsta wrap, so that's a good deal. So let's jump into it and see what this one pass press will do. Okay, so I do feel like it gave it like a very delicate, I'll say. It gave it a very light shine. And I can feel it. I wish this product wasn't as wet. Like, that's what concerns me about products. I don't want my dry oils or my finishing sprays to feel wet. And I was worried about that too when I was pressing my hair out. Like, to spray this on dry hair, I was like, why is this so wet? Like, I felt like I had to make sure it dried down before I pressed my hair out. This side of my hair, I feel like it's still crunchy. Like, it's gonna have to grow some more. Like, my roots are pressed, as you can see in the video. I didn't like go too crazy. Now you will see that I tapped my roots a little bit. That's a habit. But I didn't need to go over the hair multiple times. I don't think we need one product to create one pass. I think that's a little bit of a gimmick. Oh no! Okay, y'all, so as I was talking about this product, it's definitely wet. Like, it's ruining my silk press. Oh my gosh. Like, I know I said this section was a little bit crunchy already, but it didn't look like this. Now it's losing its ability to move, and it's like, you see that texture? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so the one pass press, that's probably the one product that I would pass on. I just can't imagine you needing the silent treatment and the bonding polish and the one pass press. Now, if you opt not to get the silent treatment, then maybe get the bonding polish and the one pass press. But for right now, it's looking like a no. Now let's wrap it up. Okay, to make this clear, do I think this product line will work on all curly girls? I would say yes. You might need to apply more of the Just Glaze if you have a thicker hair type, but this will absolutely work for those with fine hair, regardless of your porosity, and those with thick hair. If I had to buy this line again, what products would I pick up? I would pick up the shampoo, conditioner, and probably the silent treatment and the bonding polish. I am curious about the Gangsta wrap, but I found a lot of foam wraps that I love. And to use this for just edges or even a rod set, I don't think you need this specific product. So get it if you want to try it, but also know that you probably have a foam wrap in your arsenal. Let me go back and clarify. If you're using a foam wrap that's made for curl definition, that's going to be different from the Gangsta wrap. So if you're using like a Camille Rose mousse, opt for the Gangsta wrap when you are using heat or doing your rod sets, personally, in my opinion. All right, friends. So now that you've gotten a professional opinion on this product line, would you pick it up or pass on it? That's really my question. If you already have it, again, share your thoughts in the comments. Otherwise, make sure you like and share this video with friends and family that might also be curious about this product line, or if you just want to share your opinion with your home girls or your homeboys, give it a go. I'm gonna head out and pick me up some hot rollers, and hopefully they'll smooth out this going on up here. But other than that, I will catch you guys in my next video.